A mood board is a visual summary of inspirational images, objects, material swatches, colours, or product examples that explain the concept and feeling of your design. Basically, it is a big brain dump containing all of your ideas. To begin with, you need to decide whether you want a physical or digital board. Physical boards can be made on paper, foam board, corkboard with pins, whiteboards, or any flat surface. There isn't a wrong way to make a mood board, so find whatever option works best for you. The next step is to brainstorm. Whether you have already found your inspiration or aren't quite there yet, brainstorming is the perfect way to arrange and refine your ideas. Don't hold yourself back and write down anything that comes to mind. Once you've brainstormed, it's time for inspiration to strike. To get the creative juices flowing, you can research runway shows, look in magazines, research fashion history or your idols, social causes that are important to you, your own heritage and culture, or even your everyday life. There is no wrong way to find inspiration. Now that you've finished your brainstorm, go through your research and identify the key words that stand out in your brain dump. These will help influence your shape, texture, and material. Once you have landed on your word, it's time to find or make inspiration pictures influenced by this word. To do this, you can use Pinterest, cut from magazines, or even go outside and take your own pictures. For today's mood board, I'll be choosing the words coral reef. After collecting your images, you can print them out and glue them down or arrange them digitally on a page. These images might remind you of a shape, texture, technique, or design work you've seen before. You can then find inspiration images for these. It's almost like a second brainstorm, but using imagery instead of words. Here's my second mood board inspired by my first. And now it is finally time to put your mood board together. If you're making a physical mood board, you can use actual swatches of material or paint swatches to show your colour palette. If you're making a digital board, you can use scans of materials to incorporate into your board. Choose images and samples that work well together. Using a cohesive colour palette is important. If you have not decided on your colour palette, you can arrange your materials and at the end, pick out the 5 key colours that you see. Incorporating some imagery of hair and makeup inspiration is a great thing to do at this point also. It will help keep you focused when it comes to planning, styling at the end of your design process. And there it is, your very own mood board.